So it's me, your boy K Samson. I have this message to give us. They know that you are called for greatness, but they will never let you know. They will not tell you. Why? Because they are what they are, mad, angry, because they have already been revealed whom you are. Maybe someone have told them about you, how great your dream is. When I was at home, my mom, my dad, they do used to tell me some certain things concerning me. They do used to tell me how things occur, how they do or they discover whom I was before I was even given. I will explain so that it will not become what confused. So what I mean is that there is something in my place. So some elders some elders will tell you this child represent this person. They will review everything. So when I start to grow up, that is when my dad and my mom start to tell me about me. They start to tell me and my sister about us, how things happen, whom we represent, the actually things that we represent, how we are going to be, what we are going to, all those stuff. So we are being told. That is why whatsoever that is occurring now, I know exactly this is what I have been told. So what am I trying to say? There are some people, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, they know everything about you. Someone have already revealed to them whom you are going to be. That is why before Jesus was born, Isaiah prophesies much about it. John the Baptist prophesies much about it, but it come to a point where it come to fulfill. Even King Herod know everything, because he himself have read the prophecy of Isaiah that a king will be born, and this king will become the kings of all kings. So that is the reason why many people become annoyed, because the prophecy that was spoken by old great men of God is coming to accomplish. So many people know how great you are going to become, how great you are, but they're not going to reveal to you whom you really are. That is why sometimes you need to identify the time of your birthday. I mean, the time you are being given, the time, the date, the significant, because most of them have mighty value when it come to your dream. You got what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: there are many people who know much more than you know yourself, mostly when they are angry, when they discover that your dream is bigger than their own dream, when they understand that you are not going to be under them, but they are going to be under you. They are going to be below you. Either your mom or your dad, either they have you when they are suffering, or when they have you when things are so hard, or it comes to a point your mom and your dad, one of them are regretting why they give birth to you. Because there are many parents which I have met, they just tell me, I give birth to this child by mistake. Imagine that. So many of them will never reveal whom you actually is. Why? Because there's something deep that hold them, that bother them. So many of them may hate you, because sometimes they will start to take you as a scapegoat. They will not reveal to you whom you truly are, because they don't want you to focus on your dream. They don't want you to focus on your purpose. They don't want you to come to that point where you will start to to focus on your goal. That is why they will never reveal whom you truly are. They will never review your dream. They will never review your greatness. They will never review everything. Why? Because they are mad at you. Yes, the moment they realize that you are called for greatness, that your dream is great, that you are going to be successful, you are going to be mighty, you are going to be this, that with you, many of them will do it, will be liberated, that you are the one that is going to bring them out of bondage. You are the one that is going to do one thing to another to make sure every of them become successful. Many of them will not reveal to you. Why? Because they will start to have that mindset. How come is it that you who is nobody, you who is the last, you whom they are given by this incident in this without happiness and this, why is it that you are the one God is about to use to liberate us? Maybe you are the first, or you are the last, or you are this or that. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your position in your family. Many of them will be angry. Yes, truly they know how great, how mighty God have prepared for you to be, but they will never reveal to you. Why? Because they are angry because of your greatness. They are severely mad. How come are you becoming this? So, in those days, people, think about it. How come is it that Jabez, how come is it that Jabez was born suffering, and he grew up, and he come to discover that this have been the suffering from the origin? That is when he decide to do it, to rewrite the story. Maybe no one have told him, but he just discover. Maybe he reads some certain histories. He reads some certain knowledge. Maybe he grow up meeting his brothers and sisters, meeting his uncles, meeting his nephews. He know that this is the point where all of them do use to stop. Then he decide to rewrite it. So that is exactly the same way God can review your dream, your things. That's why he said to Ezekiel, before you were born, I know you. I know you right from the bed. I know everything about you. You know what I'm saying? So even Isaiah, the Bible makes us to understand that before the year Hosea died, that is the year Isaiah see the Lord. That means maybe Hosea know how great Isaiah is going to become. Maybe Hosea know the mighty call on the head of Isaiah, but he refused to let Isaiah go to fulfill it. Because sometimes what is revealed to you is faster to fulfill than what is not revealed. Because once someone tell you, this is whom we were told that you are going to become, you will not start to do what? Follow this road. You will not follow this road, but you will try all your best to follow that road to see if it is true. You know what I'm saying? Not that you will not accomplish it, because that is the will of God, but it will take time when it is have not yet come to review. You know what I'm saying? So many people may know how great you are going to be, but they will never reveal it to you. Why? Because they are jealous, mad, frustrated because of your great call on your head. You understand me? So because they are mad, how come you are destined to be this, not them? You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed.